What's up everyone? A potential showmance is on the cards and things are getting hot, hot, hot. Meanwhile, Alyssa talks about potentially wanting to kill someone in the house. Yes, those words just came out of my mouth and I am in just as much disbelief as you guys. Plus, Muffingate continues, but this time it's not muffins. We've got so much to talk about, so welcome to your live feed update. Alright folks, now right before we get started, we are nearly at 16,000 subscribers, so if you want to help out folks and help me hit that today, please hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button and the bell icon to get notified every single time a brand new upload goes live. Okay, let's jump right into the game, folks, and the veto ceremony has taken place. Now, strap yourselves in, folks, because I know a lot of you are going to be happy with this one. The power of veto was indeed used. It was used by Michael and Brittany, of course. Again, wow, I mean, let's just talk about Michael and his veto wins so far. Amazing, but of course we need to talk about him using the veto. He used the veto on his own nominees, Monty, Terence and Joseph, and then went up in replacement was... Get ready to scream in celebration, guys. It's Kyle and Budget Elvis Daniel. There you go, folks. We've got them two on the block for the end of the week. And I kind of asked it yesterday, who would you like to go home, Daniel or Kyle? And the overwhelming response was indeed Daniel. So I'm not even going to ask that question again today. I'm just going to imagine and believe that not many people's opinion has changed since yesterday. So folks, I do think it will be Daniel going this week, unless something drastic happens where Kyle pisses a load of people off, or Daniel does something in which it would make sense to keep him around over Kyle. But I don't know, this ain't the multiverse of madness, so I don't see that happening. I think Daniel will be going home on Thursday night, and he'll be going to see Julie Chen Moonves, much to the viewers' delight. Muffingate rages on, but this time it's not muffins. So far we've had Turner eating and stealing muffins, drowning cookies in a bag with lime and water, and now Turner has taken the liberty of stealing Jasmine's wet wipes. Not just stealing them for the sake of it, but just using them because he feels like it. And honestly, if you're going to get offended by that, lighten the hell up, because Jasmine, as I've said a million times, has been rude, demanding, shouty, and quite frankly Turner can't stand her. So he's basically making her time in the house a little bit more difficult, seeing as she's making everybody else's very, very difficult. We have seen her to be very, very, very high. What's the word for it? I'm struggling to find the word. I feel like y'all know. It's Jasmine. I feel it's like a fill in the blank situation, isn't it? Really, you can fill it in with whatever you want, but. I don't know. High maintenance. There's the word. She comes across as high maintenance. So Turner's just keeping his sanity a little bit by pranking with maybe a tiny little bit of annoyance in there. But I like it. I like it because do you know what? It's not bullying. Jasmine has shown herself to be rude and condescending to so many people. So Turner's just kind of finding his way to make it through the game, and you can totally tell Turner does not like Jasmine one bit. I saw a clip yesterday where they were sat around the pool and Jasmine was talking and the camera just zoomed in on Turner and he was like, the entire time Jasmine was talking. He is a legend. He is a legend. When somebody can't hide the facial expressions, and I am one of those people, that'd be my downfall if I ever went on Big Brother. Because if someone pisses me off, I'm like, I mean, y'all see how expressive I am with my face as it is on these live feed updates. Y'all see me for, 10-15 minutes a day? If y'all saw me on the feeds, I could not hide my facial expressions if someone pissed me off or if someone did something or whatever like that. So I would be exactly the same as Turner. Another reason to love him. Now, while we have Kyle and Alyssa as the most boring showmance in history, we have a potentially more interesting and more exciting showmance between Joseph and Taylor. Both of these are incredible people with very, very interesting personalities, and they're just 10 times more engaging than Kyle and Alyssa, right? I say it right as if y'all, nod with me right now, or just clap your hands or something, while you're watching, because I don't know, I feel like there's 10 times more substance when it comes to Joseph and Taylor. With Kyle, and put it this way, I put out a tweet yesterday and I said I think Alyssa and Kyle care more about getting laid than earning $750,000. Whereas I think Joseph and Taylor care about the money more, but also they're actually potentially trying to build something that actually could last and it's got a good foundation. And that's how you build something, right? Not something where it's just like, hey, let's go pound in Michael's HOH room, and then we'll split up 1 week after finale night, because that's usually how it goes. And Kyle and Alyssa scream that kind of energy. We're going to get onto Alyssa a bit more later. But yeah, with Joseph and Taylor, that seems to be heating up a little bit more. There was a comment yesterday where they were cooking and they were in the kitchen, and I think it was Taylor went Joseph, then Joseph went Taylor, and then Taylor walked over and said, "What you got for me?" And then Joseph said, "I got a lot for you." Don't really think I need to dissect that one. If y'all get it, you get it. And it seems like those two are going to get it. Now, some interesting things to look out for the rest of the week on Wednesday. Obviously, tomorrow we've got the Veto meeting. And apparently Michael, because obviously the feeds go down when it happens, but apparently Michael took the words out of Daniel's mouth and basically, said what Daniel said when he put Taylor on the block in week 1. So Michael basically got one back and screwed with Daniel, essentially, which Daniel totally deserves, because he's been a total douche to Taylor and to others. He has shown no respect, and now he's thrown his toys out the pushchair now that he doesn't get his own way. And the people who do that are just so pathetic. They are so pathetic. I got no time, no respect for them. It's like, I don't get my way. It's your fault. It's this person's fault. It's never my fault. That's what Daniel does, and that's exactly what Nicole did as well. Birds of a feather flock together, folks? But yeah, that happened with Michael, so I'm glad that he kind of got one back at Daniel there. And then, for goodbye messages on Thursday night, get this, Taylor has basically, again, took the words out of Daniel's mouth and said, "You got your wish," or apparently this is what she's going to say in a goodbye message. "You got your wish, Daniel. You're not going to have to talk to me until finale night." I can't wait until Thursday. Okay, now for the controversial part of the update, because, folks, we both know that it wouldn't be a Big Brother 24 update without a controversial segment where some fool says something derogatory or offensive or whatever. But we are here to hold them accountable and talk about their actions, because you don't go on Big Brother if you do not want every single one of your moves scrutinised. So Alyssa said some very, very choice words. We'll break it down. It's an awkward one. It's an uncomfortable one. But yeah, Kyle and Alyssa were stood in the backyard and they were kind of talking about just relationship stuff in general. And then Alyssa was like, "You don't want to see me jealous," and stuff like that. Indy seeing me jealous like that. And Indy was like, obviously there. She was in the background just chiming in going, yeah. And she goes, "It was a couple of weeks ago. You should have seen me." When she was talking to Kyle, saying, when you were talking to someone, didn't say the name, when you were talking to someone, I wanted to kill someone. So first things first, we're thinking, who the hell is she on about? Probably infer who it is because of the hate train in the house. But anyway, she's like, yeah, it doesn't matter, it's not you, but I wanted to kill someone. That's basically what the gist of it. She said it once, and then Kyle, you can see Kyle kind of goes, like, you hear him go with the mouth. Obviously, it wasn't Terrence, it was, and it obviously wasn't Turner either. And then she goes, but I'm over it though now. Even if it's just a throwaway comment of "I want to kill someone," I mean, is it "I want to kill someone" even a throwaway comment? Can it be? It's not in my vocabulary, put it that way. But and I'm pretty sure it's not in the majority of yours as well. But even at the same time, that is a huge red flag. That's a huge red flag. And Kyle is just blind to it because he's simping so hard for Alyssa and he's down bad. I mean, he'd practically marry her tomorrow if he could, I think. But that's a huge red flag, the whole jealousy thing. That's not good at all. But I'll level with Kyle and I'll say, when you are really into someone like that, it is easy to become blind to red flags. It's easy to become blind to red flags because you choose to ignore them, because you choose to only see the good in a person. We've all been there. We've all been there where we've, been really, really into someone or whatever like that. So we choose to ignore red flags, and all of a sudden you realise them afterwards, or when it's too late, right? So that's a red flag, if anything. And also quite a frankly disgusting way to talk about not just another house guest, but another human. That is all of your live feed updates for today, folks. I thoroughly hope you all enjoyed watching. Please let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below. A quick shout out to my brand new channel, Culture Cocktail. The link is in the description. Please go support and subscribe. We did Olivia Newton-John yesterday, of course. I'm sure a lot of you have heard the incredibly sad news about her. I'm not going to go too much into it, of course, because it's not Big Brother related, but wow, what a legend, what an absolute talent. Rest in peace to Olivia Newton-John. Thanks for the memories. Yeah. But folks, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single last one of you. You mean the absolute world to me, showing me support day in, day out. Just sending love to every single last one of you. But in the meantime, I hope that everybody's staying safe, staying positive, staying healthy out there. Remember to be kind to one another. But in the meantime, please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, do all of that wonderful stuff. But until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night.